It is Tuesday. It's not March anymore, it's April. Duh. And this week is storytelling week. I apologize for the lack of videos thus far. But there are very good reasons behind it. One, sorry I look gross. Sorry if my cat is moving around. That was two. And sorry that I'm awkward. Yeah. I didn't really know what to storytell about. I was probably just gonna make something up, which I might do. But I want to tell you a quick story about how my favorite number is 12. My favorite number is 12 because when I was in elementary school, we were assigned like class numbers for our cubbies and stuff. And each year, I was assigned number 12. And I went to 3 different elementary schools. 3! So, and I was still number 12. I thought that was awesome. And during I don't know what it's called, but it's kind of this benchmark testing thing, and it was only English, and we will never get the answers, so I kind of just drew patterns. The seat I was assigned, it was number 12 this year. Number 12 likes me. Cat. Lily. Don't meow at me. Meow. The test wasn't important at all. I'm sorry about my cat. Lily. She's antsy. I wrote a kind of a prelude to Peter Pan for myself. It went like this. Once upon a time, there was a little boy around the age of 11, and it was an old-time England. He didn't have much to do that day since it was very dull and gray on like most London days. So he decided he would play his favorite game, a simple game, but fun nonetheless. He would take a stick and a hoop, a giant hoop, and he would try to keep the hoop rolling with the stick. You can see it in Lady and the Tramp. And as he was walking along, tapping his stick to his hoop, the hoop fell down and he went, "Aw." But then, whoosh! Inside the circle of the hoop, a bright light appeared. And this boy, his name was Peter. Get it? He looked down into the light and he discovered it was a portal. He could see bright stars inside of it, and he was mesmerized, and he kept looking forward and leaning forward and forward and forward, and he fell in. Oh no. Peter, he was flying through space and time, and then he landed on the ground, and his eyes were closed because he was scared. So he opened them, and he looked around, and he discovered he was on an island because he could see the sea. And he was mesmerized by how beautiful everything was. The sky was bright and blue, and the ocean was clear and salty. And he heard laughing in the distance. So he followed that laughing, hoping he could find someone and tell him where he was. So he went through the jungle that was there, because that's where he heard the laughing. And he fell upon a lagoon with mermaids. And they reached out to him and they tried to kiss him, but they pulled him in, but he got out. And so he ran from the mermaids, the devilish mermaids, as they were laughing, and he ran and ran and ran. And he stopped because he was tired and he fell. And he's huffing and puffing. because he was tired from running. And something went bing, cut, and something went bing, and knocked onto his forehead. That's your forehead. That's the side of your head. Knocked him inside the head, kind of like a flick, and fell off. And he went, ow! And he looked down, and there was a tiny little bug, and it was sparkling. But it wasn't a bug. It was Tinkerbell, a fairy. Yeah, I think I took that too far, because now I'm just going into the story. So, that was my story. Well, I guess that concludes my video for today. So, good night, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, depending on when you're watching this. This concludes my video for today. Sam, see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. Something like, oh my gosh. Lily! This is my cat. She just knocked over my glass. Good thing it wasn't filled because I just finished it. You're a naughty girl.